new launches in 2022 that you should not miss. All right, I believe you are in here to know what are the 5 new launches that I'll be sharing with you. Whatever I'm going to present to you later are research based on my own effort. I sift through many articles, I sift through all the interviews and things like that from the developers. Okay, I gather all the information and I summarize it into this presentation for all of you here. Before we move on to this topic, I mean, people on the ground will be asking, prices has already been high. Will it still be going higher and higher? And there seems to be many supply in the pipeline, and there seems to be many launches already. Are you sure the property price will still continue to go up? I believe many consumers out there have this question in their mind. What I did was to pull out URA 4th quarter 2021 statistics. The pipeline supply of private residential units and ECs in the upcoming years. If you look at this chart over here, you can realize that the supply is getting lesser and lesser. That said, okay, when you reach 2024, 2025, you will find that the vacancy rate is much lesser. Basically speaking, now if you buy in a property now, it is not oversupply situation. The supply is still very low. You can be rest assured that if you buy in today, okay, your property value will still continue to go up. And this next chart here, also from the 4th quarter statistics, you can see that the stock and vacancy dropped down. Is now at 6% as of 2021, meaning the empty units are very little. Okay, this chart here I'm going to show to you is the first half 2022 launches. Okay, you can see there are many launches in 2022. Okay, first half of the year, second half of the year. All these data are compiled by Business Times. They sift through all the agencies. Okay, ask ERA, Hutton's, PropNex, Orange Key, all the major agencies for all the property launches, potential property launches in 2022. Looking at all these launches, wow, so many in 2022. What are we going to choose? What are the good ones? There will be at least 40 new launches in 2022. Which one should I choose? Which one should I choose? What is your criteria? Okay, maybe I share with you my criteria, my selection criteria. For myself, okay, I also look into properties. I also look at potential of a property. Usually my main criteria will be the development must be a good size development. Units in the development preferably be more than 200 units. There will be more transactions. Okay, when there's turnaround in transactions, your property value will appreciate with more and more transactions. And of course, reputable developer. Okay, if you want a peace of mind that the developer will not, or because of whatever situation close down, or because of COVID, whatever, or unstable, reputable developer is one thing that I also look at. And lastly, of course, most importantly, the location. Is it rare? Whether there are many competing new launches in the surrounding or not? And then will it resonate with our master plan transformations? And is it near prestigious primary schools or not? These are the key things that buyers on the ground, seriously, they will think through all these few factors to make their decision. My favorite picks for 2022, sharing with you all these 5 favorite projects that I'm looking at. I also hope to see people queuing outside the show flat, but now with COVID, no way. These 5 new launches, hey, let us see one by one. From that list earlier, I highlighted based on my criteria. I took out good developers, CDL, MCL, okay, units 407, Northumberland Road, all right. The second one, Tanah Merah Kechil Link, MCC Land, 265 units. Mo Kio Avenue 1 by UOL, Singapore Land Group and Keng Leong, 372 units. Lentor Central by Guaco Land, okay, 388 units. Followed by Jalan Anak Bukit, okay, Far East Organization, 700 units. Let me dive deeper into the developments. So you can see from here, Straits Times, 28 April 2021, okay, CDL, MCL, 2 competitor developers coming together, okay, to make a top bid for this GLS site, all right. This site, particularly called Northumberland Road. Now the project name has already been disclosed. It is called Piccadilly Grand. And we are expecting it to launch in April 2022. All right. This is one of the highly sought after location. Okay, Farrer Park, long time don't have such a good size launch. And when you look at it, the break-even price here, they are looking at about 1,800 per square foot, plus a profit, most probably launch at 2,002 and above. Okay. And to give you all a good overview of where is this location, you can see from this map over here, which I gotten from Street Directory, is linked to the Farrer Park MRT. There's also City Square Mall nearby, and there are some primary schools. And basically, this is a town location, very, very near town. And share with you the project brief. All right, this project, the unique point is it is a mixed development, 407 units, okay, 23 stories, mixed development. And it has a direct access to the Farrer Park MRT station. And it is like this MRT station will bring you to, using the Northeast line, you can go to Dobby God, then you can change to other lines. This project, I feel will be a good, be it a own stay or investment property because of the location. The second project that I feel is something that we should not miss as well will be the Tanah Merah plot. The project name was just announced, I think, few days back. All right, Cynical Residence, Cynical Square. This is tentatively launching in July 2022. This pricing here per square foot, break even 1,500, most probably launching 1,900, 2,000 range or so. Just to share the location, this one is where it is, the actual site. So you can see the surrounding, all the projects over there, even though there are condo launches all around them, but this will be the newest and the nearest to the MRT. And it is also mixed development. I feel that this will be the talking point this year for this location of people staying in Tanah Merah, Bedok. This will be the talking point project. And when we look into it, it will be an integrated development, meaning it will be integrated with MRT, with commercial shops, commercial units on the ground floor, and the residential will be about 265 units. So not really a lot, but it's a good size development. For the convenience, I think investment or own stay, it is a good buy. The next one I'm going to share is Mo Kio Avenue 1 plot. This one is announced in the business time, 3rd June 2021. There are a lot of bids for this project, and the winning bids go to UOL, Singapore Land Group, and King Leong. So the break-even price is about 1,008. Most probably we're launching at about 2,000. Okay, maybe average also maybe about there, 2,000 per square foot in Mo Kio. Then someone will be asking, why Mo Kio so expensive? What is the hype over there? When we look at the map itself, where the star in the map is where this new launch is going to be, it is walking distance to Mayflower MRT, Thomson East Coast Line, which is already, if I'm not wrong, should be in service already. Then if you look further up, there is this CHIJ St. Nicholas Girls' School. This project, it is well within one click of this school. As we all know, primary school, prestigious primary school, most parents will buy a project near the primary school because of the 1 kilometer distance to get a better chance of going into the school. This project, I would say, when you look at the vicinity, there isn't many condos, newer condos in the development. This is a good buy as well. The project brief of this project, as you see, Mo Kio Avenue 1 itself attracted 15 bids. 15 developers want to bid for this land. You know, even if developers is already looking into it, because they are very sure that there will definitely be buyers for this project. That's why they are also going in to bid for this project. It will be either a 24 or 25 story high project and about 370 units, okay, capitalizing the views of Bishan Mo Kio Park and the Lower Piers Reservoir. The fourth project here I'm going to share is this project that was won by Guaco Land, okay, Lentor Central. And during lunchtime, actually, I just drove past and I was thinking, wow, this whole Lentor area is already in this rejuvenation stage, whereby you see a lot of developments over there. Okay, if you've got time, you can drive past and have a look. And looking at this project break even, this data is from HProp. They say that it's about 1,900 per square foot break even. If they development of profit, maybe will be launching at 2002, 2003, maybe average at 2002. Looking at it, this is the location, and I dig further into the master plan to see what is the height of this Lentor area, because there are still a lot of empty parcel of land around this Lentor Hillock Park. When I look into the master plan, then I notice, wow, there are really a few more plots of residential land Most probably it is going to be a GLS, not announced yet. Buyers coming in to this Lentor Central land, you will be like the first mover advantage, and this project is a direct link to the MRT. Even if there are other launches that don't come by beside or opposite, it can never beat this project because this is smack beside the MRT. This is one thing. If you are staying in this location, you shouldn't miss this project, because once you miss this, what's next is you can only buy those launches that's going to be around it. Okay, you won't be the one that is smack beside the MRT. If you look at this project brief over here, this is a mixed use, 25 stories with 600 units residences that will enjoy the convenience of commercial F&B and retail space, all right, and then even have supermarket, childcare facilities, okay, all within the development. I would say this is a integrated transport hub sort of a concept, okay, which I think will be highly sought after. Lastly, and I feel that this is one of the mega projects that actually Far East got in and bought it. This one was also highly competed. I mean, developers also want to get this plot of land, but because this one, there's a special requirement from the government, they wanted it to be a certain concept, and because of that concept that Far East proposed, URA awarded this tender to them. And of course, the price that they bid for is also pretty good. This project break-even, if you look at it, is about 1,658 per square foot, but not forgetting, because they have about 200 commercial shops, the price of the residential and the commercial, there will be a difference over there. If you look at the location, it will be this part here at the Star, integrated with the interchange, all linked up with the MRT and beautiful MRT and all these things. So it's all integrated into one. And this one will have a bus interchange on second story, civic and commercial spaces, first 3 stories, meaning first 3 stories will be all these kind of things. And then there'll be a Beauty World bus interchange, underground pedestrian link that will connect to the Beauty World MRT and onto the downtown line. And if you look at the area of the retail, it's about 20,000 square meters, retail, food and beverage, and office space in the podium. All right, it's very, very all-in-one, okay, integrated transport hub. And one more thing that they have is the 150 units of service residences. So it's really an all-in-one concept development, okay, whereby you won't see it much in Singapore. In conclusion, why I choose these 5, if you remember, all these 5 are very near to MRT, and I would say all these 5, except the one at Mo Kio, the rest are all integrated to the MRT, forming like an integrated transport hub with commercial. If you're talking about investment or own stay, these are the projects that we should look into in 2022. And with this clarity in mind, this year's project will be these 5 will be this year's launches. With this clarity in mind, do make your choice and your decision. If we even have all the prices per square foot roughly already published out, we already know what is the price tag of that unit already. With this clarity in mind, make the decision, choose which one you want to buy, then go for it. Okay, because you don't want to wait and wait, then end up you will miss out all the good opportunities, because you wouldn't see many of the integrated transport hub concept, okay, in years to come. And lastly, of course, we must always do a proper financial prudence check. Check your own financial status. Don't overstretch yourself. In any purchase, make sure that you can afford to pay the monthly installments comfortably. Don't overstretch yourself. For those who are new to us, do scan these QR codes, get in contact with us, continue to follow us. As the projects are going to be launched, I will be doing condo reviews on that project to share more insights and in-depth sharing whether the per square foot is a good entry price. That will be my future sharing. Do keep in contact with us, and I will